morning, folks. This is Michelle Allman, CEO and company cheerleader for Clear Digital Media, your resource for digital content marketing. So today I wanted to talk about something I just recently read. I really enjoy reading, and I love reading about human nature, psychology, neuro-linguistic programming, which is all about how we think and how powerful words are and how powerful emotions are. So one of the things that I came across recently that I think is really relevant for this industry and the industry of hearing healthcare, because it's a really unique place that we sit in. We're medical practitioners in terms of we address healthcare. Hearing is health. However, we also have to sell something. We have to sell a hearing aid in order for us to continue to be able to help people. So it is a really interesting place that we sit in. And there is a lot of psychology around hearing loss. It's a stigma. It's one that is very challenging for people to overcome. So something I was thinking about as I was reading about neuro-linguistic programming, and this is a skill that allows us to use words and emotions and anchor emotions to drive us in a positive direction forward. And it's very powerful. So here's a little tip and something you can try, and think about how you might incorporate this into your practice when you're treating a patient. So one of the things that's super powerful about NLP is emotional anchoring. And what this allows us to do is to create resources, emotional resources. So what you do is that you get into a very quiet place, almost in a meditative place, and you go inside your mind and you recall one of the most powerful emotional experiences you've had that is positive. Something like a moment where you felt remarkably confident, or a time when you were so overjoyed and happy, and tap deeply into how that felt. Really get into the moment and feel it. And as you're doing this, when you really feel full of this super positive feeling, what you do is you put your thumb and your finger together, you squeeze, you make this physical connection as you're experiencing this emotion. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it works. And what happens is that is your trigger. This is your mechanism that brings you back. And if you do it right, if you get really quiet and you really feel deeply that feeling, when you're in a situation you need to tap into that, you simply do the physical trigger and it brings it back. It is how powerful the mind is. So the thinking is this: can you apply a technique like that as you're treating your patients? Oftentimes people with hearing loss have reached a point of frustration and pain that they have a hard time overcoming, and they're scared. And so can you tap into their emotions and positive, confident, overjoyed emotions, help them feel that while they're with you, and then give them a technique to tap into it, a physical trigger. They will recall that while they're with you. And so it's something to think about. It's something that I'm going to do some more research on and provide some more information in the vlogs and newsletters and in our blogs on the website. So neuro-linguistic programming is something to take a look at as a professional treating patients with hearing loss. So thanks so much for watching. Hope these tips are helpful. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're long. Really appreciate your thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because there's a lot of great information we're sharing. Thanks so much and have an awesome day, and we'll see you next week.
For more information, visit cleardigitalmedia.net. Clear Digital Media helps turn one-time visitors into lifetime patients.